What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here, back once again with the Barbados Tridents. And it must be said, the Barbados Tridents captaincy merry-go-round has continued. We have once again been dropped as the skipper of the side after returning for just one match, and then we've lost it. So, really do not know what is going on in regards to that. I do, however, know that the Trident season has been so far well, not great whatsoever, and we're not going to risk a run there because we do have a pretty solid platform to work from here, so we don't want to be going and giving away silly wickets. But currently 1 and 4, I think we are only just sitting above Trinbago, who are in last place. So there's plenty of work, obviously, that needs doing, and we will be looking to try and get that done sooner rather than later, with the back end of the season coming around. There are still a few games left. I do need to figure out how many. I think possibly there might be... I think we might be at the halfway stage. I think this is game... Well, no, this is game 6, so I think we might be just past the halfway stage. So I do need to work that out, just so we can go and try and sort ourselves out. And there's a nice shot from Cliff. It may not have the legs to go all the way. In fact, it just does. So it just trickles over the fence. And this is what we need. I feel as though we need Misbah to hang in, get ourselves a decent total on the board. Because our bowlers haven't been hopeless in this game. Our bowlers have actually been semi-decent. And there's another great shot. There's a huge gap there in cover. So we're just going to go and exploit it where we can. Between that deep cover and that straight off. If we can get it well enough, it is going to race away for a boundary more often than not. So... our bowling, I'd say, hasn't been terrible, but we just really, most of the time, haven't had enough runs on the board to work with. And that's a good piece of fielding, I think, from Dwayne Bravo out there. We will come back for the 3. Quite strange that his arm is that bad, because normally he is... well, he's a very good fielder, don't get me wrong. He's probably one of the best fielders going around international cricket at the moment. So, to have that happen, he won't be happy with that. But this is a great platform that has been put on by our openers so far, and we are continuing it on here at the moment. We are absolutely crunching balls to the boundary. We're 16 off 7, Misbah's 22 off 19, so you're going to have to pick up a bit of the slack here, old Mizzy, because do they only have like one fielder on the leg side? Do they only have one guy? They got a mid-wicket. Oh, sorry, they got a deep backward square. Man, oh man. There are so many holes in this field that we can try and go through if we get it well enough. But we just need to obviously get the timing and the placement well enough. And if we can't do that, then keep going and doing what we're doing now. Picking up the 1s and the 2s, rotating the strike. Great, as I said, great platform that we've gone and put on. Normally I say, you know, at about the 12 over mark, if you have wickets in hand, oh, that's terrible. How that hasn't cleaned up my leg stump, I don't know. How it hasn't hit my pad either. Man, oh man, that was a pretty poor shot on the pads. Should have really been clipped away, and we could have gone and picked ourselves up a nice couple of runs. We will just take the 1, give Mizzy the last ball of the over. But yeah, I like to say at the 12 over mark, if you have wickets in hand, which we do at this stage, we were only 3 down, and to have 100 on the board, you're in pretty good shape. However, we were far superior to that here today, so that's good. It bodes well, and hopefully it means that we can hang around and really, I guess, accelerate in those last, you know, maybe 3 or 4 overs. We can really put the foot down and bring some of the power hitters in. I think we do still have... No, Pollard's not playing. What am I saying? I'm not the captain. They never... I'm not the captain. For some reason or another, they never select Coron Pollard. So, he's not playing, but we do still have, obviously, some big hitters left to come. So, we'll be looking to use them later on in the game. We finish off that over with a boundary. So, that is positive, and we're keeping that run rate at the moment just below 10. So that's good. We do need to be careful, however, of Shida Freedy. He is going to be very, very dangerous. And probably one of their bigger wicket-taking guys. But as we can see, the run rate is just... It's only just... Oh, that's played late. Jesus Christ. Only just under 10 at the moment. So we just need to really keep it going, it must be said. And if we can keep up what we're doing and get to, you know, the last 2, 3, even 4 overs with all these wickets in hand, then we really can go and start to accelerate. I don't really know what you're appealing for there, mate, because that has clearly come off the bat and then onto the pad. Get Mizzy on strike because he's starting to go quite nicely. 42 off 31 for him. Bravo coming back in. And we're keeping it just, I reckon, between mid-on and mid-wicket is really where we need to go, I think. But we're keeping that run rate, obviously, just perfect. Just like there. That's exactly what I wanted. The timing is not quite there, but that is almost perfect. So, oh, God. And we come back for the risky third. It does work out well. But we're keeping those runs ticking over, which is crucial. That's what we want to keep doing. And moving it towards, obviously, that 10 and over mark, which again is what is happening. That one there is not timed at all well. We are taking some risky runs here, but we do have those wickets in the bank. You know, we do have those wickets that we can use. Mizzy's gone and picked up a 50 as well, coming off 37 deliveries, I would say. So well done to him, and we won't take a run off that one there because it is smoked straight at the fielder. We're currently 31 off 18. There's 3 overs left to go. This could be a chance for us to pick up our very first 2020 half century. We haven't done it before. We did make 45, I think, in game 2. So we do have a good opportunity here. But obviously the team comes first. I would prefer to get Misbah down on strike, get him to blaze away some boundaries, and then hopefully we can go and get something there. So, oh my God, you're tempting me so much with that big gap at cover. If we can get it wide enough, like that, there's gone straight to the fielder. That's gone too square. But over that guy, there's just that one guy, and as long as we get it not too square and not too straight between the guy long off and obviously deep point, then we are going to be in for some big runs. So, oh, this is risky. That should have been run out. That should have been run out. It's not. We survive. We hang in there. Misbah's hit a 4. So that's good, and we're moving ever so closer towards that majestic 200 mark. We do get a nice thick inside edge there, and we will take the 1. Gives us a strike for the last over. 100 partnership coming up between us too. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's the first 100 partnership I have actually hit in this game, just in general. So just surveying our options, we don't really have a whole lot. Really, I guess, if we can get it square enough past that mid-wicket guy, then we could possibly come back for 2, but we have gone and played it straight down his throat. Man, oh man. The amount of direct hits we could have had in this game, and we would have been dead and buried. So, 199 is on the board. There's 3 balls left to go, so we can potentially... Oh, give that a wide, umpire. Give that a wide. We still can potentially, if that ball is given a wide, make that... Well, we could have still made a 50. However, we won't be able to now. I will just look to try and take probably the... Oh, my God. I was going to say the single off this last ball to get us to 200. I'm going to shuffle across because everything has been outside that off stump on this one and try and launch it over Marty Guptill if we can. And that's come off the pad. We will still come back, complete the single, grab 200. Good last over, must be said, from Cottrell, only going for 7. But 3 for 200 is the score. Hopefully that is going to be enough for the Barbados Tridents, obviously, to defend. We do have I must say, we do have a pretty good bowling lineup. I just hope that we can go and get it done. Obviously, Martin Guptill is a very dangerous player. And this is actually, for us, a fairly decent field, especially because I do like using the outswinger quite a lot. Required run rate is already up to 11, so that is a huge plus for us. We're outside the power play as well, which means we can have those extra men outside of the 30-yard circle. And I will, you know what, I'm just going to keep this field, because that deep backward point, I don't mind if they nudge it out there for a single. If they get 6 singles off the over, I'm not really going to complain a whole lot. If they try and manoeuvre something, like Dwayne Bravo's done there, we either get a wicket or we get a dot ball. So, at the end of the day, this game here, we've obviously got those runs on the board. We really are looking to try and pick up the win. You know, we need this victory. Obviously, currently 1 and 4 at the moment. So there's a lot of work left to do in these last few games of the season to try and see us up I'm pretty sure it's just top 4. So if we get top 4, if we can somehow manage to sneak in, then we do have a chance, obviously, at playing for the finals. So that is the ultimate goal at the moment. Just make that top 4, sneak into that 4th spot, and then we can go from there. We can readjust from there. That's a nice shot. Had that man been up on the edge of the ring, probably wouldn't have gone for the shot, but we would have had a catch. And this has been a really good over so far, it must be said. Just a 3 coming off it. And that last one there has been punched out. It's just going to be a 1. So I said I would have been happy with 6 singles. They do only get 4, and that is perfect. That is going to raise that run rate up. I'd say probably close. Yeah, so it's 11.5 now. And I can't believe I'm pretty sure we only bowled the bloody 1 over in the game. Misbah-ul-Haq gets the man of the match for his 79 off 47. We get 37 off 26, which I think is our second highest 2020 score. We do only bowl the 1 over that goes for 4, would you believe? But it looks as though a lot of options were used for the Tridents today. At the end of the day, I don't mind just bowling the 1 over. At the end of the day, that is what I like to see. The Tridents winning by 20 runs here at Warner Park Cricket Ground. Misbah, the man of the match. And we do get our name up on both the batting and the bowling, so that is a great all-round effort for us, even if we didn't take any wickets. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Returning subscribers, please make sure that you hit the notification bell beside the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I go live, and that way you will not miss a single video. I'm going to go grab myself some orange juice, bulk up on some more videos. Until next time, ka kite anō, see you soon.